Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Okay, can y'all hear me now? Let me try to figure out something. Hold on. Okay, yeah, so y'all can hear me now? Good. Okay, let's try this again. Hey, everyone. It is Monday. I'm not going to be on here long. Not at all. But thank you so much for coming in. My name is a Libra Butterfly. Actually, Dr. Libra Butterfly in the present. And I am coming from the great state of Kentucky, where the horses are beautiful and the women are fast, or the horses are fast and the women are beautiful. It just depends on what you darn like. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. And if you haven't, what are you waiting on? Go ahead and karate kick that channel, roller skate over it, whichever way you want to do. Please like, share, and subscribe. I want to thank everyone for being here today. Let me see. I hope everyone had a great Monday. I hope everything, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to swallow and talk at the same time. It doesn't work. Hope everybody had a great Monday. Let me tell y'all what just happened to me. First of all, let me start by saying this. That was my song that I just played for you guys. The title of that song is I Learned How to Love Through You. So, yeah, that is my song. So hopefully one day you all will hear it in totality, in its fullness, okay? So I hope you like the beat. You know, shout out to King for doing the beat for me. But yeah, that belongs to more. So don't even try it, people, because it's already, registered and stuff. So anywho, let me tell y'all what happened to me and then we'll move on. Because like I said, I can't be on here long. I just got another notice about something. So went to a friend of mine shared a Starbucks drink, just a whole list of them. And I was like, oh, I'm going to go try this one. It was called a banana split drink. So I goes over there and I'm waiting, I place my order and everything. First it says $7 and I'm like, so I'm like, okay, I'm treating myself. So, okay, get up to the window. Okay, I had to wait there. I think I was in the line for 7 minutes at the window, 7 minutes. And then when they brought the drink to me, it was all the way wrong. I was like, that's not it. And just go ahead and give me my money back. So, But I can't get upset too much, y'all, because they did give me my money back, but they also gave me a gift card for waiting. So, you know, I can't get mad. It was a waste of gas, but nevertheless, I'm not out of any money per se when it comes to Starbucks, you know. So I was like, okay, I really needed that drink today, but that's okay. That's okay. I digress. Now take a deep breath. Anywho, how y'all doing today? What's up? How you doing? Anyway, I'm real good and silly right now. Let me tell y'all. Yeah, the customer service was good. It was. Yeah. That's one thing. Like, I don't eat Chick-fil-A. My daughter's a Chick-fil-A fan, my youngest child. And that's one thing I like about Chick-fil-A is because even though it's a fast food restaurant, their customer service is a number one. And I think they won it again this year against all other restaurants. And that's saying something, you know. Um, okay, so let me get the bad news out of the way. Um, my mother dropped me some soup off over here today. And as she was driving over here, she got the call that um, one of our cousins, they had just found her dead. So, yet again, and then my cousins, them, because I'm on Facebook too, they're sending me all type of messages that keep coming up at the bottom, trying to let me know. So, y'all, yeah, I could have did without hearing that today, but um, what's so funny is when I saw this same cousin last week, I said, "Ooh, like she didn't look different." I just said, "Why do I sense death?" When I was looking at her, I was like, "Why do I sense death?" I told y'all how my gift work is crazy, y'all. It really is. It's just crazy. So, um, she was one of my favorite cousins. When I lived in Alabama briefly, I was staying with her mother, and I mean, it was love. You know, I was her mother's favorite niece. Okay, so um, it's just dang. Okay, honey, this woman trying to get over. Somebody else just said this woman trying to get over on me on these nail situation. Okay, so check this out. Let me finish this story, and then I'm gonna go to the nail spot. Okay, so but yeah, so just keep our family in prayer. I don't know anything. My one auntie who raised me, um, as her daughter, just about, she's headed out there. She called my mom and told her she was headed out there. Well, at the time, like I said, my mother was en route to me, so she said she's gonna go out there and see, what all happened and everything. So, um, I just think she just passed away. So yeah, that's where we are with that. Um, I'm trying to get myself. Let me see. Was that a prophetic morning? Did you? Yeah, yeah, April. It was. I, and that's why I keep telling her. True prophets. We don't glorify in the gift too much because if you're like me, you see the good and the bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and sometimes what I see, I can't say, and it makes you moody because you can't express to somebody what you're seeing. And then a lot of times, if I was to tell people what I actually see, they would think I was loony and put me and lock me up. But everything that I've seen thus far has came to pass. So if that has came to pass, I know the other stuff that he's showing me is coming. And that's not so, some things it's not so great, you know. Um and people don't understand that that takes a toll on you. It tugs at you. It tugs at your mental. It tugs at your heart. It tugs at everything. And it's a burden sometimes. I'm grateful, but it's a burden. It really is. So um, yeah, like I said, I can go deep in it, and y'all would be like, wow. So that's just like sometime when I come on here and I'm like, okay, y'all, I got something I gotta say. Those that want to hear it, I hope you listening. Those that don't, then, but here it is. And I can tell you what's coming, and it happens. That's the same way, Um, and a lot of times that's why, um, sometimes, but like it's a lot of times when I'm supposed to come on, I don't. And I change the time because I can't handle it at that moment. It'd be like a lot of things that I'm being fed spiritually and I see, and I'm like, I can't do this right now. So, I have to make sure that mentally I stay in a good spot. It, like I said, it's a blessing and it's a curse at the same time. Um, so anywho, so let me tell y'all, I do little things for myself. I'm supposed to went and get my nails done. Um, Saturday, Friday or Saturday, something like that. And I paid a deposit to this girl to hold my slot. Well, I couldn't make it, but I let her know, like my appointment wasn't until I think it was noon, but I let her know at 8 a.m. in the morning, which is like 4 hours ahead of time, that something came up and I couldn't keep my appointment, right? And she was like, okay, just let me know when you can. Well, I think she just sent me an inbox talking about she's not going to make me pay another deposit, but I lost my deposit. Like she's keeping my $20, but I have to pay her when I come there that $20 too, as if it's another deposit. Y'all, I will mess a person up messing with my money. So I think it's best that I just chalk it up as a loss, because you can't win when you try to do somebody wrong, especially me. When you try to do me wrong, I may lose 20, but you may end up losing 2020. See how that works? Because so, and in order to keep me out of jail, because see, yeah, in order to keep me out of jail, I'm just gonna tell her, you know what? Keep it. God bless you. I don't want you doing no services for me. You have a great day, and just be done with it. Because anything else out of me, especially at this point where my family's going through, I be the one out to her house. She forgot I got her address and bust out all her windows. See, so that's my flesh talking, but you don't play with me and my money. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna tell her, keep the money, because it's just $20. Praise God. You know, right now I ain't gonna miss it. So you keep that money, baby, because evidently you need it better more than I do. You go right ahead. And I'll still deal with the chongs. See, let me go here. It ain't that some of us want to deal with ching chong them to do our nails and feet, but us melanated people, we don't know how to act. We don't know how to act when it comes to business sometimes. And that forces us to go back to the ops. It forces us to go to other people. Because I'm not going to stop getting myself pampered because you have bad business ethics. No, I'm just going to go on back to Chong Longley and let them hook me up. So that's just how that works. Don't Jasmine Sullivan, you silly. Don't go to her. She'll get what. Yeah, right. You right, Instagram. That's why I said, I'm just going to tell her she can keep it. Because evidently you needed more than me. If she had just asked me for the money, I would have gave it to her. And 300 can contest to that. If she had just asked me for the money, I would have just, girl, go and keep that money. Thank you so much for you putting me on your schedule. But to try to backdoor me, it ain't going to work for you, sis. It's just not going to work. So, tell people what you see to spur them up because you weren't led at the time. Both. Because, prophecy is supposed to edify, to build up, correct, exhort. So a lot of times prophetically, you have to, now if I'm told to say something, I have no choice whether I say it or not, because if not, then I'll get in trouble. But if I'm not told to say it, there is a scripture that says all things are lawful but not expedient, which if I paraphrase what that means, it means that it may be okay, the right thing for me to tell you, but it may not be the right timing. And a lot of people don't know how to take stuff if it's not great. You see what I'm saying? So the one thing I don't want to do is add more pressure to what they're already going through. So I always see, even if it's something bad, I always try to see, well, God, what way can I tell it to where it doesn't make them cringe? because I've already cringed for everybody. So what way can I tell them where they don't cringe? Let me see. Well, I think I would want you to tell me. If there was ever, if it was something I had to tell, I would, but I would pray about it first. I always pray about it before I release any word, you know. And that's why I don't listen to a lot of people, because I want to make sure that when I do give something, it's from the throne room and not everybody's room. You see what I'm saying? Not YouTube room, whatever. And so I always, make sure. And a lot of people are contaminated when they give thanks to people because they heard somebody say that somebody said that somebody said. See what I'm saying? I would never come on here and tell you guys, that this is from the throne room when I done heard it from the streets. It don't work like that. So yeah. But I will say this. It's getting closer. Remember I told you guys number 44 plus one. Remember when I told you guys that they will find some stuff that when he leaves office, we'll find out there was a whole lot of things that he did was not right. We're going to find out a whole lot of things about corruption. And there is going to start being, let me tell you this, there are going to start being proceedings, conversations, and things like that, and text messages. Okay, that's what I just heard. Text messages that will be released, and it's going to show the American people some business dealings that was going on that was not ethical. Some things that was done was not done over a secure line. It was done over just like an ordinary line, and so those things would be revealed as well. Don't be surprised if that person seems like he's going to be looking at prison time. Okay. Don't be surprised. Because a lot of things, y'all, that was done was not right. And the half ain't even been told as of yet. Okay. So just be watchful. A whole lot of things is being exposed. This is the year of exposure. A whole lot of your celebrities that, they're exposing themselves, especially when it comes to the jab. Like I said, whether you for it or not, whether you take it or not none of my business. I don't have a dog in the fight either way. Okay. But a lot of people are exposing themselves to be actually on a payroll now. Fear brings in a lot. Do you all remember me telling y'all that too? That when you are in fear, you in a low vibration, that the only thing that can change that is for you to not go into fear. And because people get scared, they believe anything they hear. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there. Let me see. Yeah, that's what's so sad. I still see something happening with the current administration. I really believe that our current chief, something has went on with this particular person, and it's being hidden for whatever reason. But before long, something's going to happen, and they're going to have to expose what went on with him. And we need to pray, because I'm going to be honest with you guys. If he has to step down for medical reasons, okay, because that would be the only reason I see that they would make him step down, for medical reasons. His successor would be the vice. Now, go back and look at her record. Listen to what she says, and then you'll know why I said to pray. Yeah, NC girl, absolutely. Absolutely. So, yeah, weird ain't the word, but yeah, so, yeah, I'm just saying. Yep. 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 So I want to tell the melanated people from, um, what do you call them people? 300 fundamental Black American FBAs. I think that's what it is. I wanted to tell y'all, you're winning. It doesn't seem like you're winning, but you're winning. You're winning. Um, I don't know what's going to be shown on a grand scale yet, but there will be something offered to fundamental Black Americans. What per se, I haven't got that yet. Um, and I don't even know if God's gonna give it to me. He don't always give me things. But I will say this: you're winning. You're winning. Yeah, thank you. Fundamental. Yeah, okay, so I had it right. Yeah. Um, Only thing that I'm gonna suggest, and I said this before, make sure your information is correct. However, I see it coming down like we need to make sure that you're this, and this. And if you don't have your paperwork and stuff in order, and you don't have your stuff lined up, you will miss out on whatever positive and financial stuff that they're going to give. Because they're going to look for any reason not to give it. Okay? Don't give them a reason not to give you what your ancestors died for. Even if they don't give you 40 acres and a mule, whatever you end up with as some form of payment, take it and turn it over. What I mean by that is get it, don't blow it, put it in the ground, fertilize it, and build upon it. Because there will come a time you're going to need that money. You're going to need it. So don't get all happy and start buying Cadillacs and start blowing it on a wardrobe, buying Louis Goo and Gucci and Moochie and all that. Don't do that. That has been our MO for years. It's like we feel like we're deprived, and once we get financial money, once we get some type of money or credit or whatever, first thing we want to do is go and buy the latest and the greatest. Let me tell you something. Most people with real money don't know they got real money. Think about that. I know rich people. I know rich white people too. They walk around in buddies, unnamed brand shoes, t-shirts. You don't know they got money, but can buy and sell anything. It's only us to try to prove to people who can't stand us that we got something. What did they? You going in debt to impress people that could care less about you. Why? Just so you can look like you got money. Okay. Now that you look like you got money and you blew all your money on name brand stuff, now what? See, that's what I'm saying. 300, yeah. It's only us to try to prove to everybody else that we rich. Why? I don't care what you think about me. So yeah, it's a warning. Get your stuff in order. Get your bank accounts in order. If you need to file bankruptcy, file bankruptcy. If you need to pay off some bills, pay off your bills. Talk to a credit person. Make arrangements. Do whatever you got to do, because I'm telling you, it's coming. They're going to offer something, but you got to be in order. See, they're not going to just give it to you. Come on now. Can we talk? If that was the case, we wouldn't have never been waiting for 66. They're not just going to give it to you. They're going to act like they're giving it to you and then give all these stipulations with it. You can't say you didn't hear it first. You heard it here. Okay, moving forward. Another thing. If you all can, order you all, go to the store and get the yellow Listerine, the original Listerine. Okay, some of y'all don't know. Listerine is antibacterial, antifungal. Okay, it kills germs. It does all of that. Let me see your list. I keep hearing that American currency is going away. Cryptocurrency is going to take over. Eventually, yeah. Eventually, yeah. Yep. But yeah, so and that's why I'm telling y'all to get in there. Because what if they say, we're gonna pay everybody, we're gonna fundamental black Americans, we're gonna give it to y'all in Bitcoin, so we're gonna give it to y'all in cryptocurrency. Do you know how to operate it? Do you know what that means? Are you prepared to take it? See what I'm saying? So get your stuff together. There's a purpose for that. Okay. Um, yeah, the yellow Listerine. Mm-hmm. Buy up at least 4 or 5 bottles at your leisure, because that's going to be a backup to whatever that's trying to happen. The only thing I can do is give you a warning. That's it. And just have it stocked up. Because again, you can put it in your mouth because it's actually for your gums and teeth. But if you read the bottle, it tells you more about it. Okay? So I'm just saying, not the one that's all pretty and got the little flavor stuff in it. The yellow can that make you go, yeah, that can. Yeah. So for those of you that want to buy a house, if you can wait, unless you get a really good deal, because I'm giving you a warning, if you can wait until February of 2022, anytime after February 2022, it should be better than it is now. Everything is about to go up tremendously, but then by February or March of 2022, it's going to drop. It's like it's going to mellow out. And you're going to be like, well, Dad, we paid such and such at the end of the year, but now look at it. So that's why I'm telling y'all, before October gets here, go ahead, and the extra toilet paper that you need, the extra soap, the extra, this, and this, all that, get it now, because once October hits, the prices, you're going to notice a difference. It's going to be crazy. Okay? Because they're going to keep talking about these waves, these waves, these waves. And with it getting cold, everybody starts to panic because you already got the flu you got to deal with. You got the pneumonia. Now you got this and different varieties of this. So, yeah. So right now, while it's still warm, people ain't really thinking about that. They are, but they're not. So go ahead while it's still warm and position yourself for the next months from October on up until February. Let me see. Yeah, that stuff kills fungus, right? NC girl, see what I'm saying? So yeah, you know. Um, Yesterday when I went to the gas station, I didn't have my hand sanitizer with me, so I'm trying to pump gas with the receipt between me and the nozzle. And so when I got in, I was like, dang, I ain't got my hand sanitizer with me. But you know what? I did have a bottle of oregano oil. And I told y'all that oregano oil is the business. I sure put some drops in my hand, rubbed it all on my hand. I'm like, okay, so whatever was on there is dead now. Keep it moving. See how it's important when you hear things to make a note of it, because you never know when you're going to be in a predicament where you don't have the usual, but if you know what else you can use, hey, you a step above the rest. Uh-huh, right. At free 99 vitamin D. What you said, honey. Yes. So, um, what else? As far as credit is concerned, I mean, not credit, stock. Uh, I actually, let me think about that, because I didn't know if I was going to pass that stock tip out or not. Dang, I wish Real Mamas was in here, because I wanted to know if she was able to buy into Robinhood or not. Because I know she said she was going to research it. I do know she said she was going to do it. Right now, let me see. Okay, I'll give y'all this for free. I don't know how much the stock is at this point, but what you want to do is look into Grubhub. Now, do y'all remember when they first started advertising and people didn't know what it was, right? I mean, they very first started advertising, they started saying, yeah, Grubhub. I was like, what the heck is that? When I heard that, I invested then. Need I say more? Now, since there's other people out here like DoorDash and things like that, everybody's forgot about Grubhub. And investment wise, that's what I'm saying. Man, my phone been dying like crazy lately. What is going on? So yeah, I just wanted to share that. Do with it what you will. Look into it how you feel. That's it. Okay, moving forward. Um, it's a couple more. What's my time like? Okay, let me hurry up. It's a couple more things I wanted to share with you guys, and I'm just trying to see how to word this. Store what? Okay, I just got to tell it. I'm just gonna tell it. I don't know how many people, and especially since the pandemic, and I don't want to base this around the pandemic because it has nothing to do with it for real, okay? But I'm saying a lot of people have changed their ways since the pandemic happened. So let me say it like this: some of y'all was given some stuff, okay, and the person that gave you the stuff had something attached to it. I know this is going over some people's head, and some people don't think this stuff is real, and that's okay, and that's fine with me. I ain't trying to YouTube tripping again. Yeah. Yep. They didn't want to let me on. Mm-hmm. Uh anyway, let me tell you this. Um, be careful of the gifts that people give you. I'm gonna say that again. Be careful of the things people give you. I'm talking family, friend, or foe. A lot of people are about to show you who they are. They don't know they're about to show you who they are, but they are. Um, Some of y'all, you want to know why some things is tripping in your house as it is, or some things is affecting, like when you get in your car, you feel some type of way because somebody has left something, and what they left in your automobile or in your house was there as a connection to you to disrupt your peace, to do some stuff. So, what you're going to have to do is go through your home and see what is left behind in your house. Go through your car and see what is left behind in your car because you're going to be surprised. YouTube is blocking comments. Are they in here in my chat or somebody else's? So be careful with that, okay? Because this right here for real. This is going to save your life in more ways than one. And I hear people, I belong to God. Do you? I ain't trying to be funny. Just be careful. You ain't got it. Like I said, I sent the comment and it didn't post. It might even, it might be the Wi-Fi, Insta girl. It might be the Wi-Fi. I don't know. I don't know. That's why I said, with everything that I have going on, I'm not going to deal with YouTube like that. I'm not. I'll come on when I'm led to come on, and when I'm not, peace. That's how I look at it. Because they're really, 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 really tripping. I wish somebody else would start something like this, and we go over there and be a better success than we are over here. because for some reason they're all in cahoots now to keep people silent, especially people that look like me. As long as I'm, got the fool la la going on, all the stupid stuff. Shout out to Jay Wilson with the fool la la. As long as I got that going on, I mean, they wouldn't mess with me. But because I come over here and I tell you the truth and I give you some stuff for real, real and everything, they don't want it to be heard. And I'm not the only one they do like it. I'm just the smallest one I think that they do like it. Because I heard that they do Vicky Dillard like it. They do Tariq Nasheed like it. They do Professor Griff like that. They do, I mean, just some more big YouTubers bigger than me, you know. Um, it's crazy. Because what do we all have in common? The ones I just mentioned. We actually come on here and tell y'all the undeniable truth about what's going on with our people. See. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So just mark my words. Some of y'all, you're going to see when you start searching your home, you're gonna be like, how did this get in here? Who brought this here? And then once you remove it, you'll understand what dang. Ever since I threw it such and such a way, I ain't had no problems. I felt different. Yeah. That's why I was trying to. I said, how am I gonna tell these people that? And I just got to be me. I just got to tell you what he showed me and what I see. So hey, you know, be careful who you let in your house. Be careful who you get in your car. I don't care if y'all been friends since the sandbox. People change. Seriously, people change. And depending on how well you're doing, some people are envious. I'm telling you. So you have to be careful. You have to be careful. Just if you get a bad feeling, don't let that person in your house. I don't care who they are. Don't let them in your car. If you get a bad, because people, let me tell you what's still happening. The people that you know, not y'all per se, but I'm just going to use it for example. People that you know is still setting people up. Times is getting so to where the ones that you trust, you're going to have to side eye a little bit and be like, can I really, really? Because people rather it be you than them. Okay? There you go with some family facts. Facts. You know. And let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all from a little girl's point of view, okay? I'm gonna tell y'all this and then I'm gonna get out for her. So, to all you parents, okay, stop thinking because they're family members and they're your favorite family members that it's okay to leave your kids with family members and then don't ask any questions. One of my sexual encounters so happened to be with an uncle. Okay. Um, this particular uncle ended up going to penitentiary about 7 years ago, maybe, because his stepdaughter told her mother that he touched her and stuff. Now, I'm not taking up for him, but to his account, he was molested when he was a kid. And mentally, that block is there. Okay. So, you know, and it's one of my mama's brothers. So I just let y'all know, very much so. Stop thinking just because they're your kin people, they're your brothers, your sisters, because his stepmother is the one who, no, I'm sorry, his auntie is the one who raped him when he was younger. And even though he tried to fight it, that animal that was birthing in him, all he needed was a willing participant, and that was her. See how it works? So stop thinking because they're your brothers, they're your sisters, they're your cousins, and everything. And we cool and they love me and I love them. Man, that's like, man, that's my backbone. That's my this, that's my that. Stop thinking just because they show you their way in front of you that that's what they thinking. Because even now, and the sad thing is, I wrote about that in my book, about him in my book, and my book was so that my mom couldn't even read my books. And my auntie, which is her sister, said to me, "Has your mother ever asked you if he, talking about her brother, if he touched you?" I said, "No, ma'am." She said, "Even though he don't want the penitentiary for messing with his stepdaughter, and you was around there, your mama still ain't asked you?" I said, "No, ma'am." She said, "Hmm." See, my auntie was what, man. My auntie threatened to put a bullet in his brain, and she's that type of person. Trust me, she's my deal for real. So yeah. But I wouldn't tell my mama now. I wouldn't do that because she's already getting paid back for stuff that she didn't pay attention when I was growing up. And it's kind of smacking her in her face now. Like she's coming. I wouldn't do that because she couldn't handle it right now. She wouldn't be able to handle that. I think it would kill her. So, that's not the thing that I want to happen. So, it's no big deal. If she find out, she find out. But it won't be by me. Everybody else knows kind of, but it won't be by me. So I'm just warning y'all when I tell y'all to watch who you bring in your home, who you go around, who gets in your car, all of that type of stuff. I'm telling you the truth for more ways than one, but I'm telling you what I see. I'm telling you what I see. And the only way that makes me sad because you're supposed to be, you are, but we have to remember that family members are people too, and most of them are damaged, if I could say it like that. Most are damaged themselves, uh in back, like in my mom's time and grandmother's time and stuff. It was known that the men of the family slept with the women of the family, and this came from slavery. You know what I'm saying? So um you know it's a lot of hush hush kids going on. It's a lot of, have you ever went to a family reunion and you say, "Dad, what girl, why you look so much like Uncle Bill?" And everybody look real funny, like, you know, and the person's like, "I don't know." But everybody else looking around like they know why she looked like Uncle Bill, because to be honest, that's Uncle Bill's child, by the mother, but they keep it hush hush. So I'm just saying, yeah. And just because and even if you got a son, always ask your son, "Hey, you spent a lot of time with grandpa, or you spent a lot of time with this person. Is everything okay? You know, has this person made you feel uncomfortable in any way?" Ask those hard questions. You might be surprised at the answer that you get. A lot of times, men, like males, feel unmasculine if it happens to them, and so they don't talk about it. They just go ahead and just go past it, but it's still there in the back of their mind. And a lot of times, a lot of men who get drunk and high all the time, it's because they're trying to get that thought and memory out of their head of being touched. See, they deal with it in a different way. Most of the time, women become girls. We become promiscuous. Yeah, it does. 300. You're right. Swept under the rug for generations and see, girl, yeah. And so, but what I'm saying is, because of the exposure that's going on, a whole lot of family secrets is grid be coming out. Grid be coming out. I can't even talk today, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm in my Ebonics book today, I guess. But a lot of stuff is about to be revealed. So, yeah. Yep. So I just wanted to warn you guys about that and everything. Like I said, tell you about the stocks, everything that I said. And I always try to leave you with a little herb, the herb. So let me see. Let me pull this one up for you. I'd rather show you what I'm talking about than try to describe it. I tell you the truth. Either promiscuous or they turn to same sex. I did both. Yeah, NC girl, you're right. I did both. Because and also one of the people who molested and stuff me was a female. So yeah, my body was already open to that and craving it. So yeah, I went both ways. Mm-hmm. Let me see. That's why I said, honey, they don't like this type of teaching because I tell us the truth over here. ah, but thank God it was a guy. Come on now. Let's see. Okay, hold on. What's the name of it? Dang on it. Oh, dang, what is the name of it? I'm going bananas trying to think of its name. Um, okay, here we go. Come on. Okay, let me share real quick, and then I'll be out of here. Good night, April love. Thank you. There we go. All right, let's make sure you all can see it. Okay, this is Baswala extract. Okay, Baswala serrata for real. That's the name of it. Now, some of you may not know that Baswala serrata, sarita, however you want to say it, is actually frankincense. Okay, let me bring you back to frankincense. When they discovered Jesus, they put on him. They brought to him frankincense, myrrh, and gold. Okay, frankincense is a priceless, I mean, very expensive um, herb that they travel with. The Magites travel with to bless Jesus, the baby Jesus at the time. So yeah, frankincense is also used as an embalming fluid. Um, like back in those days. But frankincense is all that. It more or less helps you with joint pain. Um, let me see. Hold on. Inflammation. You can get it in the drops, so you can get it in this pill. Okay. Arthritis pain. It does a lot, y'all. It helps your heart. Yes. So I wanted to show y'all. And like I said, they have pills, which is the pills. It's 500 milligrams. I think it goes into different strengths too. If you ever want to get it, and yeah, yep. And I've told y'all about that once before, uh, but I wanted to come back and just let you know some more because I think anything that helps with inflammation is worth repeating. And so this right here, it won't hurt you in any way at all. So yeah. Also, when you take vitamin D3, do not take vitamin D3 at night. Because what it does, it hey real mama, hello. I have problems with my back. Will it help? Yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so yeah, when you all, oh, thank you, love. I appreciate you. Every time you do, I'll be like, look at real mamas. You be making me want to cry, girl. You know I'm trying to be a G. I can't cry. Shoot. Thank you, though. Um, but yeah, so when you take vitamin D3, do not take it at night because it knocks out your melatonin, okay? And it makes you stay up. And you be wondering, why am I wide awake? Because D3 cancels out the melatonin that you need at night to sleep. I know, right? That's what 300 keep telling me. Ain't nothing wrong with crying. Yeah, he gets on me about that because I'd be like, I ain't gonna cry. I ain't gonna cry. So if I cry, look, if I cry, I say, oh, I feel like a punk. He's like, stop it. No offense. I ain't calling nobody a punk. I'm talking about in nature. I be feeling like, stop crying, so yeah. But yeah, and melatonin, everybody comes with a level of melatonin. Everybody does. Your body is made up of that. So what you want to make sure is that, like I said, that you don't take it at night, so you can sleep. You really want, and most of the vitamin D3s is fat soluble, meaning it needs a meal to release in the body. So it's always best to eat it with a meal. Take it with a meal and take it as early as possible so it can work through your body. Yes. Yep. Remember me too. Yeah. Me too. I am. I'm trying to work on it. I really am. Because I'm a hard nut to crack. I really am. I'm very passionate, but yeah, I'm a hard nut to crack. So, but yeah, so y'all, I wanted to make sure y'all knew that too, because I know if you take vitamin D3 like I do, I was taking it all wrong, y'all. I was taking it at night before I went to bed. Time it's gonna be in my system in the morning, if I ever went to sleep. Because once you take it, you up. Like your body think it's daytime, because remember, vitamin D3 represents sun, and you don't, most of the time, I mean, unless you on the third shift schedule, most of the time you do not sleep during the sun, because the sun means morning. So your body is like, oh, it's morning, let's wake up. You like, no, it's night, let's go to sleep. So 300, anybody asked you? So but yeah. So yeah, y'all, everything I said, plus this, and everybody will be cool. Everybody will be okay. And like I said, remember, put you some oregano oil in your car or in your purse, honey. And if you ever have to have an emergency situation where you need to clean your hands real quick, throw it oil on there. Get you a little bit of, yeah. Yep. When you worked overnight shifts, yep. I know it's right. I was like, why come I can't go to sleep? It was 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm still woke. Don't get sleepy until 5:30. I'm like, okay, now I'm sleepy. Yeah, it's almost time to get up, girl. Shoot. Right. And you couldn't sleep, right? Because your body's like, it's daytime. Come on, let's go play. Come on, want to roller skate? Well, let's play some tennis. Want to play some golf? I mean, your body just be going, yeah. So, anywho, oh, and I can't stress this enough. Water, 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 water. Make sure water, 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 water. Like I drink spring water, but you can drink whatever you want to drink. Just water. In addition to everything else, but make sure you start your morning out with water. That gets your organs lubricated to get them ready to go. It makes them function at an optimal level that they should be, instead of putting everything else in, then drinking water. No, start your day out with water. So, yeah. So that's what I want. But remember, watch your cheering, watch your cheering, honey. Watch who comes in your home, who you give rides to. Seriously. Um, I even just heard, and this is for some, watch who sends you a text message. Because some of that stuff is going to come through the airwaves, the text messages. And you're going to wonder why you feeling like you feeling, or what happened. And it's going to be because you still got that thing sitting in your phone or on your computer. Take that mess off. Seriously. And I know it's sounding crazy, but trust me, you either gonna roll with it or not at all. I'm telling you. Watch, somebody gonna do this. Somebody gonna go look in their home. They're gonna find something that they didn't know was there. And gonna be like, how did this get in my house? And that's gonna answer questions on why you feel the way you feel. Cause you ain't been feeling like that. All of a sudden, just something just what's wrong? I keep feeling something funny. Why are we arguing so much? Why do I feel like this house is cold? Or why? Yeah, you're gonna feel something. You're gonna be like, yeah, yep. Watch your car. Cause remember, let me sum it up like this: energy is never destroyed; it's only transferred. What energy is are the people that's coming in your home, are riding in your cars? What are they passing off on you? Mm-hmm. So anywho, until next time. No, y'all keep my family in prayer. My mama just texted me too, so I don't know if she found out why my cousin passed away or what. So I'm going to find out that. If you all can, like I said, just remember everything I said. Go back and listen to the live. Make sure you know that I need to sage my car too. Oh Lord. And you know what? Like in my okay, this is something that my tribe does because y'all know I'm a little bit of something else too, right? Okay. So this is something that my tribe does. And this is how I grew up. I'm just gonna tell you, it's up to you to, do it. My granny used to take some salt and throw it in corners and then come back and sweep the salt out the door. And supposedly any demonic spirits or demons or negative energy or whatever attaches itself to the salt because the salt is what? We are the salt of the earth. So when you drop some salt or whatever, you come back and sweep it, that's gone. So, like I said, it's up to, I don't know if it's witchcraft, black magic, just something that Indians do. But I realized that when she was living and she did that, she didn't have no bad things going on. If she thought you was carrying anything, she'd be like, stay right there by that door. She sure did. But if we got past that, I'm gonna say at least once a month she would be, and then you actually can put cinnamon in your corners. Cinnamon is supposed to do some stuff too. You ain't got to sweep the cinnamon out, but you can put cinnamon in the corners of your home and it's supposed to, do some stuff too. So I'm just saying, I'm just telling you, that's just something that my tribe did. I don't know about anybody else. So, so anyway, all right, y'all. Let me call this woman back before she start ringing my bell again. But I thank you all for coming over and listening. Like I said, that first song that the song that I played, my intro today, that is my song. Hey, 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 go, 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 go. Let me see. Do you think you may be descending the shamans from Native Tribe? I don't know. I got a whole bunch of stuff. I got a whole bunch of paperwork over here. I really do. I have a whole bunch of paperwork. My dad was doing some really detailed research when he died, so I got his paperwork too. Um, I do know some of the tribes that I'm connected to. Could explain some of your strong sense of spirituality. Yeah, my grandmother said that. Now my grandmother is from. Um, she was born in Texas. She was born in Texas, I believe. Um, but they migrated. They came to Louisiana first, and then she was born in Texas. So I think my great grandmother them when they got her from Spain because they came from Spain by the way of Trinidad or something. Girl, it's all written down. Every time we have a family reunion, they go over the history. So don't give me the line. But I know they came from one of the islands. They settled in Louisiana. My grandmother was born, I think, in Texas. And then when she married a Spaniard. My great great grandmother married a Spaniard because she was passing. If you know what that means, she's passing. So she married a Spaniard, and he got her here. It's crazy. Like Yeah, Gusta. I said that sound more like Russian than anything. Gusta. But yeah, it's crazy. So my past and my family is so checkered. It's crazy. But I mean, I'm enjoying. I enjoy the stories. I enjoy looking back over the. We got several family books. From all the way back to like 1600 and something, and all the way up, they've tracked birth certificates, our dad certificates, and slave routes and everything. So it's awesome. It's awesome. Let me see. We are Blackfoot and Cherokee. Don't ask me how that happened, girl. Because people was mixing back then, and yeah, people was really mixing back then. So let me see, man, too. But I'm gonna go back and listen to your live, Queen. Okay, thank you so much, and thank you for sharing it again. Yeah, because I said something to you on her, so when you heard, you gonna trip out. Oh Lord. Anyway, y'all, I am out of here. Remember, if nobody told you you're intelligent, you are and you're important. And if nobody told you they love you, I do. Until next time, this has been Libra Butterfly. Smooches.